How you doing, my friend?
Good.
It's almost time for us to start the show.
Yay.
Wow. Hello, everybody. My name is Troy. You may also know me as Ether. I'm one of the community nerds. Our friend Timber's out of the office today, so we have a guest host. What is your name, sir?
I am Danny Diamond, and I am a summer intern here.
That's right. So Danny's hanging out with us today on this episode of Maker Monday.
Yes.
You excited?
Yes, I am, actually.
A little nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know that feel.
Thanks for the host.
Yeah, thanks for the host. Absolutely. And of course, we also
Who's
have...
the wizards?
What's that?
They said gothic metal.
Who's the
wizards
wizard?
did?
We got Gothic. Yeah, nice. We have, Perverted Star. Trickster's there.
Yeah,
sorry
we can
about
see.
the announcements.
We can see.
What's that?
We can't see Maddie.
There's Addie.
Addie.
You can sit there. Addie's hanging out too. She, I'm trying to talk her into being part of our intern program as well. You want to know why?
Why?
She is a woman of strength and power and has some leadership powers that she has garnered from her mother. And you may know her mother as UGW Lavender or Jeannie or Genius, as I like to call her. And then, of course, also behind or in front of us, but behind all these buttons and magical knobs, and she's got a wand and a big wizard hat. It's the video wizard.
Kels Bells. Hi,
Yay,
everybody.
Kels Bells.
Hey. Anyway, so yeah, Timber will be back. Right now, we're going to roll into... We got so much stuff to talk about. I can't even believe it. We're going to start with patch notes.
Yay.
Patch notes.
So we have introduced selfies, which I know we've talked a lot about.
Hi, Dog Stars.
And we have, in addition to that, added a bunch of new social systems that allow you to share all over the place.
What?
I'm so confused. Why
Why are you confused?
Why are you confused? Please let us know.
Turned into timber.
Because I too am confused.
Hi, Put Lips.
The latest patch notes are, of course, always found on the Google Play Store. For those of you that have access, for those of you in the Philippines, you will no doubt have already checked that stuff out. We're also going to begin creating some articles that'll go online that will tell you all about that. You'll be able to find that at playquirk.com. But if you go to the Play Store, you type in Quirk, and then ta-da! Did you know what I found out today? That we are 3.8 stars out of 5, almost a 4. I'm really excited about that. We're working really hard to improve the game. I mean, like a ton of work to improve the game. So we've got the camera mode, so you can take a selfie or capture cool moments in game. Of course, the social sharing stuff, and we really want to hear about how that push went for you. Is it functioning well? Are you having some issues? Because we're using a new system as it relates. Yeah. So what's happening is rather than I love Scar. Yeah, everybody, this is our intern. This is Danny Diamond. You will have seen him, no doubt, hanging out in our Discord, which is discord.gg/quirk. And, we'll talk a little bit about some of the things that you've done. But we're really happy to have him. He's here for the summer, Mondays and Wednesdays to help us out with the stream. But you're also doing some other stuff, too. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But, yeah, so on to the patch notes. We've added a guest book so that your home base, you can have friends share that they've visited. Now, that may seem like big whoop, but here's the deal. That's only the first step in a line of things that will allow our players to have even deeper social connections.
Like a dance party?
Like a dance party or like a building party. You know, one person actually asked... So when you're in your home base, you look around, and you see the islands.
Yeah.
And they're like, why can't I, or what are those? How do I get there?
Because you'll fall.
Yeah, right. We have to protect you from falling off the side of your, but in Quirk, you just float down and land.
The earth is flat.
The earth is flat.
The earth is flat.
Yes, it really isn't. But ours is. Anyway, the idea there, though, is in the future, we're going to let you unlock event spaces.
Event spaces.
Or a trophy room where you can display all the things that you've won in different games and different stuff that is planned that I can't share.
You would call it a trophy room?
Mine would be called a trophy room. I think everybody should call it a trophy room, and it should just be a statue of me just doing this.
I think Gothic's got a tongue twister for you.
Does Dan Diamond desire to dine with a dapper dressed dock stars? I believe he does. Indubitably.
Trickster gets some bug spray.
Trickster has just reported, this just in, he's being attacked by mosquitoes.
Oh no.
Worst.
There's a lot of things we can help with. That one, we can only help with advice. Get some bug spray or go inside. Unless you're inside, or unless you're inside a mosquito farm. Do they have mosquito farms?
Don't ask me.
I'm not a mosquitologist. We've got plenty of great information. You know, I know that folks are like, hey, where's that social media update? What do I do without a timber? Mm-hmm. But no, it's purely my fault because it was like meetings. You gotta have meetings.
Meetings.
You gotta head over to playquirk.com/news/ just actually click on playquirk.com. Can you throw my screen up for just a mini mo?
Sure.
I just want to show this off because she did such an awesome job.
Flip your screen up.
Is it does? Are we due?
Yeah.
Look how cool this is. All right. She shows off camera mode with some killer screenies. We got the selfie mode. She actually popped in the icons. Look at the landscape mode. Look at these frames.
Oh, they're so pretty.
They're so pretty. And guess what? We're going to let you make some frames. Not just you. Everybody. So we're going to have a frame contest so you can put your how do you say, special touch. Oh. You can put your mark on Quirk, and we'll be accepting quite a few entries, but only 3 will win the top 3 prizes. What kind of prizes should we give out?
Bandanas.
Well, I think that everybody who's played our games has a bandana, but I do want to send out...
What about maybe 3D printed models of the first player?
What if we did a 3D printed model of their avatar and sent it to them?
And then I signed it.
And then you signed it.
Signed it.
Maybe not that part. I mean, I like the enthusiasm.
I'll sign the paper.
Yeah, we'll all sign a paper.
We'll all sign it, yeah.
This is turning into Instagram.
I think
hope so.
It's
such a nice place.
We are going to do that. We're going to actually investigate it. I have actually tasked you with exploring our options. How do we get those pixels into a 3D printer and print it out? We don't need to talk about it right now, but we're going to figure it out because, you know, Dandy Diamond is brilliant. So yeah, we got the social sharing stuff too. We're going to make some shifts and changes to the social sharing stuff because it's really important to... we want to just really limit how those are being shared so you're not like sharing it to, I don't know, your mom. Your mom. Good, send it to your mom if you want, because we save it to your phone and it becomes an image that you can do with what you please. And then of course we've got the guest book. I really like the way this works, and again, as I said, the guest book is just an introduction to some other social features that will unlock many different opportunities for you to say, have a party, create a group of friends that can contact each other and play games together and all that kind of good stuff. And
Hashtag Leftscar needs a bandana, but not really.
Leftscar doesn't have a bandana? We need to remedy that, my friend. Leftscar also, part of our... tell me if I'm a liar. Leftscar, aren't you part of our mods group?
Liar.
I do believe Leftscar is.
I think he is.
And not only that, but Leftscar's been with us for a long, long time. Leftscar was with us before the mobile game even launched. So a true community leader and one of our dear friends. And so Leftscar, I'm going to send you a bandana just because you've earned it, and you should have got one a long time ago. We truly, truly appreciate the stuff that you're doing on behalf of our community, and we count you as a friend. Don't forget, when you're watching this, live, I'm looking down and looking at all the folks that are hanging out in our Twitch chat, which is hilarious, but also you can join us.
It's pretty funny that you're looking at the screen and it's where it is on this screen.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
You're like looking. Yeah.
Like I'm looking down and as it just curls up. I love it.
Oh, hey, look.
Yeah, Trickster knows.
Wait,
He's
there's
being
a
funny.
mobile game?
Yeah. It's pronounced Amobio.
Uh-oh.
What? Watch
Here comes
out!
Holly.
Yeah, look.
Bombs.
Bob Squad. Brr, 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 brr.
It's happening.
What do we do?
Hi, Holly.
We're being raided.
Oh no.
What do we do?
We
You
just
know what we
say
do?
cool.
Call Timber.
We thank Holly Bombay for joining Maker Monday. We are, that we can hear that on the mic.
Oh shoot.
That's okay. Sometimes you don't know.
Sometimes.
It's so weird. Sometimes I'm hanging out on the mic and I'm just like, so everybody. I just don't realize that you can hear that.
I was trying to get.
Even though you're leaning right into the mic.
Yeah. Oh,
Hi, Holly.
that's the mic. Anyway, Holly Bombay, thank you so much. You know, another dear friend of the studio. Did you know that we had Holly actually in the studio?
Really?
Couple times.
Yeah. So she has all these folks coming to hang out with us. It's the Bomb Squad, of which I am a member, but I'm already here, so I can't join in. But watching Holly stream is a heck of a lot of fun, and I've been a subscriber, and you should be too.
Being raided.
For those of you who are just joining us, we are talking Maker Monday stuff. We're going to be doing some
Yay.
building. We're going to be doing some review shout-outs. Going to answer some of your questions. We're going to talk about what's broke with Ether, a bunch of good stuff. This is just our opportunity to tell you what's happening with QUIRK, which is our mobile game, and it's super fun.
They can see.
That's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
That's Addison.
Well, sorry.
That's Addison.
Yeah,
Addison
it's
is
an Easter egg.
one of my
She's our Easter egg.
She is our beautiful Easter egg.
She doesn't leave the room.
Addie is Jeannie's daughter, who is our UI UX creative director. Like she's like if there was she's the Wonder Woman of games. Now, what superhero would I be of games?
Aquaman.
Wait, the Jason Momoa one?
Jason Mimosa.
Jason Mimosa or the
Momoa.
drawn orange super friends?
The drawn orange
Green Lantern?
Superman.
Green Lantern, you take that back.
I don't know barely
Horrible
anything.
movie.
I just like
Anyway,
Hawkeye
friends,
because
if you have any thoughts as
useless
to what
with no
superhero
arrows.
I would be here at the Hall of Doom,
Oh,
let me know. Anyway, so great update. We've got some things happening. The next, look at this. Addie just handed this to me. It is time for the next segment. It's What's Broke with Ether.
what's not
Thank
broke?
you. That's not what that's supposed to mean. We need to think
What's
of a new
broke?
tagline. What's broke with Ether? And something that is broken right now is we're going to limit sharing to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for now because too many choices is too many choices. Do you ever get paralyzed by the number of choices you have?
Like Newgrounds.
I don't know what that is. Oh, so many. It's
yeah.
the game distribution.
Yeah.
You're just like, ah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're going to make it easier. And that's where we hang out.
Yeah.
And so every social media platform that we add, we have to follow it. We have to monitor it.
Yep.
Because
It's a lot of work.
did you know that the good behavior and the bad behavior all contributes to your standing within the community,
Really?
even if it's outside of the game. Yeah. So your
Good.
behavior on Twitter,
Watching you.
Facebook, and Insta, or the Grams, as the kids are calling it.
No,
They're not calling it the Grams?
no,
All right, I guess
They're
they're not calling
switching.
it. They're calling it the IGs,
no,
the Gram Instas.
no.
What are they calling it?
Instagram. That's literally all they call it.
Don't they have a cool name for it?
Graham
No.
Cracker.
No.
The Gram Slacker. I don't know. Anyway, it is a small list for now, but here's what we do, and you know this
Such a
because
small
you
list.
hang out with us all the time. We listen, and if you've got a social media thing that you want us to do, do you have any that you want to add?
I would say Twitter or Instagram, unless we already have those.
Well, so we are on Twitter, Instagram, and
Facebook, probably.
LiveJournal.
What's that?
What is that indeed? Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram is where we are. That's where we hang out the most.
Oh, live channel. Oh.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I like the kind of slow realization that there was a joke there, which means
Slow
I either
burn.
told it bad or yeah, that was not a real laugh. But if you've got a social media platform you think we should be looking into, we will definitely take your suggestions. Ignore all the bottles of delicious alcohol posted on my Instagram, kids. Yes, do that. That's the other question too. Can you tell me, is Snapchat, like, do you want to be able to share your play quirk images?
No, that's where all the bad kids hang out.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to get into the deets of it, but I do want to hear more. So let's talk about it off stream. But if you have a concern about anything related to social media stuff, let's talk.
Someone actually got it.
LiveJournal.com. Yes, for the Mighty Monarch from Venture Brothers. Absolutely. That'd be who I would be. I'd be a supervillain. I'd be the Mighty Monarch, or the Wizard. What is the Wizard's name?
Gandalf?
Gandalf.
Candalf.
Gandalf.
Sounds like Candalf, the candle seller. If Gothic.
Can we keep Danny?
Can we
instead
keep
of
Danny
Timber?
instead of Timber? Let's just replace Troy and Timber.
Honestly,
Yeah. Oh, hey. That's
probably
the
a better
best way.
idea. I gotta tell you, Dr. Orpheus. That's who I would be. An ineffective. That's what he sounds like. What else is broken? Well, we've got a couple small crash issues, but we did actually put out some optimizations. We've got a hot fix we're working on right now. We're hoping to get some stuff out there. Here's the important thing about what's broke with Ether is if you come across a bug and you think it's super important, message us directly, send us an email to support@ugeneral.com. Tell us all about it. We're reading every email, every single email. Did you know that we had something like 3 quadrillion emails to us asking great questions, sharing new ideas? It's a very exciting time to be a play quirky.
Well, for that many emails, there's got to be some that get missed.
Some of them are, well, none of them get missed, but some of them do get misunderstood. We're not quite sure what you mean, but we try hard.
He's strong.
Yeah, so that's what's broke with Ether, and if you find some other stuff that's broken with Ether, let me know so I can bring it to my therapist. Next up, here is review shout out, hosted by our new co-host, the Diamond himself. Are you Danny Diamel? Is that what it is?
Diamel.
Danny Diamante.
Danny Caramel.
Danny Caramel. Ew. All right, my friend. Well, you have curated a list of feedback. Here's the deal. We look at your Google Play Store reviews every review you make. Every time you update it, we're notified. And I don't care if it's 1 star or 5 stars. Do we want the 4 and 5 stars? Of course we do. Are you leaving?
Bye, Left Scar.
Love you, Left Scar. Guaranteed I'm going to mail you that headband and some other gifts as well. It's a shame we haven't done it sooner. You've more than earned it. So thank you, my friend.
Yay.
Hope to see you again soon.
Here, you can have mine.
It's warm in here. You don't want it.
Yeah.
It got really hot.
It really did.
Yeah.
I was in that Snuggie and I thought it was getting hot.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's fun to be a Snuggie wizard. Didn't tell you overheat.
I know.
Pass out. So, player reviews. We have the first one up. Why don't you give it a shot?
It's nice, but the people aren't nice.
So here's the deal. That happens sometimes. In online gaming, you know, it's funny. I was talking to Addison about this earlier. There can be a culture of bullying. There can be a culture of doing mean things, like you're doing to me right now. No, I'm just kidding. We want to create a community that is safe, that is fun, that gives you access to the tools you need to protect yourself, but also to support you and introduce you to new friends. Every social system we design takes that into account, and if someone's being mean to you and someone's treating you poorly, someone's making you uncomfortable, reach out to us, because your enjoyment of the game is the most important. I will tell you, so Trickster, also one of our Superstar community members, a leader and accomplished writer, he's got an inside look on, I can't even tell you. I mean, he's going to be talking to some folks about stuff inside. He's going to be talking and interviewing some folks. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone. But anyway, Trickster says, anti-hammer. We had a very, Kells, would you say it was passionate?
Yeah, it's an ongoing, opinionated discussion about the hammers and its role in our game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are looking at the data, but we are committed to making that less, what's the word I'm looking for? Unpleasant?
I wouldn't say unpleasant. I would say more like unneeded.
Unneeded. Okay. All right. So we'll make it more fun.
Make it more pleasant.
I feel like I said that, but also you can take credit because you're smarter than I am. I'm just an old.
Fact.
And I actually think. So our friend, Perverted Star, interesting username, not quite sure how to take it, but your feedback I think is awesome because some people really do like it. And so the solution that we're moving towards is to allow folks who enjoy it to use it in ways and in places that people who don't enjoy it don't have to be there. We'll get into more details. These are just idea phases. You know how it goes. We're pretty transparent about stuff. Things could change dramatically. But there are folks like, we'll just call them PS. PS, you are correct. And we want to be able to support. A lot of people do like that kind of more, competitive gameplay.
Yeah.
A lot of people do feel like it's offensive. I think that there's a way to support both communities. Cool.
Yeah.
What's next?
Just don't be a jerk.
Let's get to the next one.
Alright, so second on my list, we have from a player. Very nice game, but the lobby is quite boring for me. I very much appreciate it.
That was
Bravo.
a 4-star review, and Amelita gave that to us. I am a big fan of this review because I think a great, fair 4-star review, but here's the thing I love the most. When we are able to connect with players like Amelita, we are able to get great feedback that gives, oh yeah, you're rocking and rolling. We are able to compare our ideas to the ideas that players want. And Amelita, I want to tell you, we're working on that now. We agree with you 100%, and we were so glad to see that there are folks like you who feel like we can add a little more fun. After you play the game for a bit, bowling, and then people get bored, and I kind of think
I like the bowling.
it's all interwoven. If you're bored, then you know what you're going to play? Hammer people. Right? There's only so many ways to use the grappling hook before you're like, no, I'm just going to grapple this person's face off.
No.
Which I think, of course we always will allow because that's what I like to do, especially to dog stars.
Or dog stars.
And it kills bells when she's in game. So, Amelita, we're going to provide an update on the things to come. I think some of it's going to be a surprise, but if you go back to previous Twitch streams, we talk about it. Do you know what it is? Don't say it. So here's the trick with game dev. Even if you don't know, just say yeah.
Okay. Totally.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, nice recovery.
Nice recovery. Yeah. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
We'll edit that out in post.
hear you, Trig.
Next review.
That was
Third
a
on
long
our
one.
list, we have from a player who had another 4-star review.
Wow.
Someone. I like the game, and I also like the avatar designs, but I think you should have more options for your avatar. I also think you should allow us to chat in our home bases. The game is really fun, but the only problem is there's nothing fun but
I see.
more
Yeah.
to do in the game.
If I were you.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. This is it's like a paragraph long, which I love the
Yeah.
long feedback, but after a while we're like, we're getting exhausted by words. Okay, go on.
If I were you, I would make a 6th token a different color because I think 5 is not enough.
Okay.
But this time make the 6th token more rarer to find. I can't say that word.
That's a hard word, yeah.
But this time make the 6th token more rarer.
Yeah.
To find and to add more things to do in the game. And also make the chat less sensitive since it makes my friends and I annoyed. Thank you. And he has like a little smiley face.
That is a really good suggestion. And again, I feel like in game dev there are these moments, Diamond, that you hope that your ideas and the things that you're working on resonate with the players that are going to be and what ends up happening is when you start to get closer and closer on track, you start to get suggestions that map directly to plans, but then their suggestions add a layer of texture and depth to the game design, like an onion, except no tears. What's an onion-like metaphor that doesn't make you cry?
An onion has layers.
No, I get it, but as you peel it, it makes you know.
I think you call someone that's a backstabber an onion.
No!
I'm just kidding.
We're learning things about Daniel Diamond.
Daniel Onion.
Daniel Onion is your new name. And question here. Sorry about the name. I'm new to Twitch. I never thought I would use the username as explaining. I've been there before, my friend. No worries. I'm just glad it isn't a little any more profane.
Poot Loops. I have layers.
Yes, just a few. So Poot Loops is really more of like corn dog. Like that's what it. Yeah, that's his layer.
I was gonna call him like crispy chicken or something.
Oh, crispy chicken, that's good too. You know what? Right about this time on every stream, we start talking about food.
Corn dog is accurate.
Corn dog is accurate. Corn dog it is, and that's Food Loops. What were we even talking about? This person is, where is it? I just want to look at it. I think you kept these right in order. You're good. You're good at this.
I'm the best assistant.
You're not an assistant. You're a co-host.
Yeah.
They don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
They do know. Co-host with the most. We'll work on that later. So I like that the person came in, they popped in, and they said the game is really fun, but then they really went into a list of things that they wanted to accomplish. Like, for instance, they want to chat in home bases. I'm going to be blunt about why we can't. You know why?
Because you could say...
Someone could come in and say mean things to you.
Or raid you, like What's-Her-Face did.
Yeah, well, on Twitch, that's super fun, especially when it's a friend. We don't want... we want you to be able to have a safe place. So we're looking at the kinds of things that you can do to communicate that protects you against people who might be trying to do some harm.
Maybe we need to add like some sort of little send quarter.
What now?
Maybe we need to add like something that send cords words that are harmful.
So we do that, and that actually speaks to this. They said a less sensitive chat filter. So here's the deal with that. We're required by law in the United States and the UK.
Yeah.
Now, granted, we do have some players from the United States, but they're testing as alpha testers.
Yeah.
We do have some players far and wide. Do we have any players from the UK? I think we...
Across the land.
Across the land. I don't know what song that is, but it's true.
Far and wide.
Anyway, there are things like Timber in the Skies.
Timber in disguise. Dan.
Dang, we do this all the time, and I love it.
It's good to laugh again.
It's good to laugh again.
I always love that when you say that, because we're constantly laughing.
We are constantly laughing. But back to our review friend. We're required by law to protect folks online, and especially people of a certain age. But for me, it's more than that. We aren't protecting people just because we think we're required by law. We're protecting people because we believe, that's exactly right. And we really do. I mean, we spend a lot of time joking and laughing and having fun because we have a trust and we know these folks who are watching us. But we're not going to implement systems or purposefully create a scenario where our players can be abused by folks who are bad actors. And we want to protect folks. But we also have a legal obligation to ensure that you aren't exposed to people who are abusive and a long list of things that people do on the internet. I was talking earlier with Addie, and we talked about the fact that there can be bullies, there can be people who are just being rude to you because they're bored or they're having a bad day. That's not our community, and we're not going to tolerate that. And we're going to actually provide opportunities for people who come from other games where they've been trained socially to be jerks. Like, I'm not even going to say the games, but I know that there are a lot of big studios out there who are working really hard to reduce toxicity. We're going to try to establish, you can't catch it all because everybody has a bad day, but we're going to try to establish systems that our community use at the beginning of this process. And so that's why it's a little sensitive. We can take a look at some words that are being edited out. We did reduce it a little bit so that the Tagalog language was not filtered out because that was an unintended effect of the kind of filter. But if there are words you think we should be able to use, send them to me unless it's a swear word, and just don't, because poo loops, I'm watching
Nobody
you.
wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to hear that. But the token idea.
Yeah.
Brilliant. We're gonna talk about that. Actually, what I'm gonna have Daniel Diamond here, Danny Diamond rather. I'm gonna have you take this and sit down and talk with our producer and design King. I don't like King. More like a design Master, sure, that works too. And say, hey, what do you think about this? And so, really good feedback. So you want to save that one. We have one more to go.
Also, guys, you got to realize there's like, a big age difference between a lot of people that use QUIRK.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, not everyone's like 13 or 14.
Some people are a little older.
Like 8 or, well, not.
Oh, man, some people are a little younger.
Yeah.
I see your point. And so you may engage in behavior with your friends that is appropriate for your age, but someone younger may not understand what you're doing, or they may be worried, so you want to
back off.
Or be nice.
Yeah, be nice. Yeah, be nice.
Yeah. That's great. So, all right, say that other one, and let's roll to number 4.
Number 4. A player that also gave us 4 stars.
Who is it? That's Corey Heckery.
Corey Heck. I like
that name. I like it. It sounds like something you put in your coffee.
It sounds like a pickle to me.
Chicory.
Chicory.
What chicory?
I can't really see some of my friends in the comments, even though we are at the same server.
Huh?
The friends tab is glitchy. It says that one of my friends is online when they're actually not. Also, I upgraded one of my weapons and I cannot open the tinkering shop now. Just blank white every time I open it. Update buggy. Please fix this quickly.
And look what they left.
A smiley face.
Now, they gave us a 5-star review and provided some really constructive feedback. And I'm telling you this, Corey Heckery, you are awesome. This is exactly the kind of information we need. Whether you leave us a 1-star or 5 stars, know that we're listening. There's a lot of people who will post things that kind of rude, like they just, that's not useful for us. And that kind of feedback is, it doesn't hurt us. It actually hurts you when you're not thoughtful about the way you interact with people, because people have
feelings.
Well, and actually we've been doing this a long time, so we're kind of thick-skinned.
Yeah.
But you missed an opportunity to have someone listen to you and someone take into account your thoughts. And sometimes when it's negative, I'll still say, hey, what, share with us what's wrong and tell us what's going on. Corey Heckery, I'm holding up as a model of how you share information. Again, I don't care about the stars. 4 stars is really nice. At that 3.8, we love more. But wow. So here's what we're going to do. We're taking this back. This actually happened today. They did it at 8:18 a.m. our time, I believe. It could be PHT, but we'll find out. So can't see friends even though you're in the same commons. The friends tab is glitchy. It says your friends online when they're actually not, and then you upgraded your weapon, you went to the tinkering shop, and it's just blank white. I'm gonna check your yeah. But here's the so Morgalorg, our deal is I don't think you're wrong. I think negative, hurtful feedback, it really takes the wind out of the creative sales. Constructive feedback, suggestions, that's always welcome.
Like our third person over here. We really like accept this type of paragraph. Like,
yeah.
how long would it take to probably write this? Maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes even?
Maybe even less if you're just a
Maybe.
stream of consciousness. I mean, it depends on how fast you type.
Like, these are the ones that really help this team.
That's true.
And when you give, even if you give a solution,
yeah,
even if the solution doesn't even work out that well,
or you might give us a brand new idea by
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely right. So you hear us talk about these bugs. You're kind of on the inside looking at. I mean, what do we do?
Sit around on your computer. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
That is what we do. I don't know what that means.
20 minutes.
20.
Oh, 20 minutes. Gotcha. Yeah. Kelly was giving me a signal. It was like this.
You guys, that's not accurate. All right, fine.
Like,
But we're going to look into this stuff. Corey Heckery, thank you so much. Also, big thanks to Player who reported some of the avatar design stuff. Hey, good job on this. So hold on to that. We're going to actually hand that over to our QA. Do we have one more? Or?
no.
Okay, good.
That's it.
Yeah, so you'll handle those two as an intern. I think it's really important. You're not fetching me a coffee guy. You're not fetching anybody chips or snacks or whatever.
Stop asking me for coffee in the Discord.
Yeah, they will because
so
they're being funny. Good, Morgalorg. Does Morgalorg have access to, this is a friend of yours?
Yeah, Morgalorg is a friend of mine, but I don't think he has access to the game.
Well, what we'll do, my friend Morgalorg, is get you special access because you are an intern here. You get to give out special keys that will allow them to play the Filipino version, and nobody else can do that. So
Will it be in Filipino though, or like whatever this? I don't know.
No, it won't. It'll be playable. I mean,
Okay.
we in the future we're gonna look at doing that's called localization, where you change it. Holy moly, we got to get to these videos. Thank you everybody for the feedback. We're gonna put links up to share. You got some ideas? Go to your Google Play Store, look for QUIRK. Give us some stars, give us some feedback, and we may talk about you.
Trickster's still waiting for his coffee.
Episode, Trickster.
You're not getting your coffee.
I like Trickster.
Everyone likes
Trickster's a good dude. Okay, so videos. I want to talk about our first one, rmfdr Productions. Have you seen rmfdr's stuff?
You know, I think I've heard of them before.
Yeah, because we played them many times. Let me show you. Okay, so they do such a phenomenal editing job.
Yes.
But in this case, and I'm full screen if you want to get in there. In this case, they, in their home base, created a mini game. So here it goes.
Really?
So take a look at this. I love it. And what's funny is you throw it in and it... And now it's like a slow-mo.
I found Let's Play Bandana.
It did alright.
It's like
It
basketball.
got it in. It's like basketball.
That's a good idea. Do Filipino call do people in the Philippines call basketball something else? Or do you even play basketball?
That's a great question. I'm imagining they do. I'm certain they do.
Let me know on Discord, the Filipino people, what kind of sports you guys play.
Yeah. Are you a sports guy?
No, but I still want to know.
Me too. I'm super curious. I love this. Super fun. Could you imagine having a pile of blocks here and then a pile of blocks on the other side and then keeping score as friends try to throw them in? And it's just in your home base. You're just having fun. You don't need, this is just playing for fun. This is hilarious to watch. Also, rmfdr Productions is hilarious. Like their whole video is so funny. I just made like sometimes when you talk and a spit bubble comes out.
Don't even say. Oh, yeah. Yes.
I'm a professional. Okay, so here's what's next. Okay. We have our friend WTFRon Gaming, or What the Friend Ron Gaming. I am a fan. Always a fan of Ron's editing. So crisp. The video is so clear. It's hilarious, and this one I really want you to watch. Okay, let me go full screen on this. on this bad
Here, we'll
boy.
even get it on my head.
Will spent to say I take my coffee with milk and 2 faces. Okay, ready? Boom. Always a little jaunty. Okay, watch.
That sure is a headband.
Just keep watching. Always action-packed. Playing a great map. People really do like the pirate ship stuff. But in all of What the Friend Ron's Game videos, there's just a thing that happens.
I like the way.
Why is it asking me to watch later as Troy hit?
I thought you were Henry.
Go. Let's keep watching. What is this song? Domination.
This is a really happy but like epic song at the same time.
Domination.
Domination.
Do it! Just do it!
What?
What indeed?
I was watching that, Ron, and it scared me. And I was like, I have to play
It's
it
very
on stream.
scary, Cliff.
I mean, because I have it played loud because I want to.
Yell.
Well, no, I have a little game I'm playing when I watch the videos. First of all, they're all great, but when I watch them, I listen for a rooster. Because there's always a rooster. It's one of my favorites. So I try to include that. And I had it up really loud, and then that guy pops on and do it! It's pretty funny. Next up is, yeah, right, yeah. Good stuff.
Jack's here. Hi, Jack.
Jack is one of our artists.
She's after
Just
us.
starts laughing.
Jack attack. Jack sits right behind me, you know. And the other night, she chopped me in the neck.
Again?
No, I'm complaining about the same one. All right, so here we have a new contender enters the field by the name of owningMARIA. And I've got to tell you, a subscription, a subscribe, an alert. You are a superstar. She made 2 videos. I want to show the first one, and then I want to show the second one. Let's just show a quick little clip. This is Maria.
Because in the map of somewhere, I actually saw that they have a door.
We're working on it.
Okay.
Working on adding doors, but you can see that she is building.
But I think it's just the designage of
Same chop every
this
day.
game. So yeah, guys.
Same
I'm just
chop,
not gonna
everyday
look
chop,
for
yeah.
it anymore.
Pork chop. I'm hungry now.
So, I like what she's doing, and you see here that it's a little kind of. She's just starting out, right?
Yeah.
So, and she was talking about how it's too high, but she's been kind of putting it together. And I like how she's just building my home. QUIRK Mobile #1. I really like it. But now let's take a look at the second video.
Speaking about homes, I'll be building.
I
one
want
soon.
you to. That's right. Yeah, we gotta hurry,
Yeah, we
huh?
gotta hurry.
I hope we have enough time. We might want to bump it.
Here we
if
go.
But okay, watch. So this is like a cooking show, right?
Yep.
We put it together. Fresh out of the oven is. Boop.
So if you're wondering what this is just a fun ride that I made.
This is what she ended up making.
It's like this.
Looks like the first thing I made. Because I had like all this thing.
I hear this scratching writing noise. I don't think that's us.
Oh, that's me. Sorry, guys. Scratching, writing
Oh,
noise.
that was well.
Oh, look at this. This is fun.
I just love scratching.
No,
I'm writing.
that's not it.
Oh, she didn't mean to do that. Troy
But
made fun of her
she's
mistake.
no what? She's testing.
It stopped. Yep, true.
So
Okay,
she's.
that wasn't supposed to happen.
But she's testing out new
Actually,
ways
what's
to
supposed
use
to
the
happen
blocks.
Is that you're gonna bounce up really high,
Ooh. And at the wall.
and you're gonna end up like over here.
So she's figuring it out.
This has to be a fun ride, guys.
It has to be a fun ride.
It
But I-
has
Me
to be a
at
fun
this
ride.
game.
Functioning wording.
Whoa! Oh no! I destroyed it.
Now watch. She's gonna.
Oh,
She
shoot.
thinks so.
I need a. build again.
Wow. So here's the thing. Those grow back. And if something gets destroyed in your home base, you can just redo it and you get... It all comes back.
Troy's magic.
It's not me, believe me. I mean, yes, it is me.
And there is something.
Good cover.
Anyway, so
Oh gosh.
I just want to say that I really found that video interesting. I love seeing the progression of your building of your home base. I can't wait for people to see the new stuff that we're making for you. We showed off some of that on the former stream, but we need to do a deep dive, don't you? Yes, you do. And
she's the little elves that work the computers.
So here's something, we've got our good buddy Variety. I mean, yeah, you.
Yeah, me.
You are also a good buddy, but Variety Blitz. Do you see what number that is? 51. 51 videos, right?
51. Oh, where's the applause?
Yeah, where's our
There it
applause?
is.
There it is. We always sing the praises of Variety Blitz, but here's the thing I really dig about Variety. You're improving on your presentation skills. You are really getting good at your editing. You're phenomenal, my friend. I like how Danny is just being a smaller Troy, screaming yes every now and then. Right? Yeah.
I'm like taller than
That's
you
funny.
when
Just
you're
like
sitting down.
yes.
Almost taller than you when we're sitting down.
I kind of made my chair a little shorter so that you didn't look
Mine's
like
the shortest.
a tiny little baby.
Here, I got you.
Yeah. You do.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Now you're tall.
Yeah, good.
That works. I'm just a little old man. I'm going to play just a little bit of this because it says QUIRK Mobile gameplay number 51, trending tutorial part 51. Let's play it real quick.
Let's delete that one, and now let's go.
So he's checking out.
Whoa.
This is a let's build together, let's play video showing off how to make these rotating blocks. Do you see the rotating ramp? What a cool way. Hear that? Dog bark. Will we hear a rooster?
You get amused by the littlest things.
I just gotta find a game and everything. Spinning with the speed thingies.
Oh wow! I actually want to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Then the next thing that we'll be doing on our next episode is we'll be.
I like Variety Blitz's voice.
I do too. And
like
like
a
I said, it is calming. And I want to play the just real quick. This is such a great ending.
Just like hear Variety
just
Blitz
listen to
as you're
this.
falling
Just
asleep.
just take a listen.
Want more videos about QUIRK Mobile? Don't forget to subscribe for you to get notified.
And it just fades away.
Oh.
Hi, I don't know what any of that is, but let's
Comedy.
get rid
Human
of
centipedal.
it. Yeah, no, not that.
Time for this.
Wow, awesome videos. Are you making a video? Do you have something cooking?
No.
Do we want to skip? Yeah. Then you let us know. Join discord.gg/QUIRK. Poor Danny Diamond. It took me forever to remember that because some of our stuff is Play QUIRK, some of it's QUIRK. Just search for QUIRK. Get in there. Get in the Discord channel.
Not My Hero Academia QUIRK.
And
Find that.
yeah. Come join us. Come talk to us. We've got a community of really, really awesome people.
Feels good, man.
Trickster's making fun of it's Poot Loops, right? Because his font color is, so I don't know who it is. It's just a complaining blackness, a complaining shadow in the channel, which of course then has to mean Pooty Loops. We are going to wrap it up here. We're not going to switch over, and the only reason why is because I've had so much fun talking to you that we have run out of time. Mm-hmm. But you know what we'll do? What? We're going to have a little feature that will allow you to show off a map that you make in our next stream, because you'll be here Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here with that.
Many of you may know this already, but we also have another intern, Eli, or as I like to call him, Totes McGoats. Mr. Goat will be here next week on a trip to California. Taking a little summer trip.
I've never been out of the state. Actually.
You never have?
Actually, no. I went to Alaska for a little bit. But you know what? Alaska's cold.
Yeah. What were you there for? Just to...
I have a grandma that lives up there. So
you're visiting Grams. That's very nice.
Yep.
Hi,
Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. I'm sure she's watching up there.
She totally knows how to work a phone. These things. I'll show her.
You'll show her, yeah.
She'll see on
Grandma should be
Facebook
very proud of you
3 weeks.
because you're doing really good stuff. I want to talk real quick about Ban Goat. It sounds like,
Goat.
the famous artist Ban Goat.
Bangot.
Let's talk about the Leaders Club stuff because you were a part of that. Can you tell me what happened? How did, from your perspective, what did we do?
The chat from Saturday.
It was the Filipino Saturday,
Okay.
but it was our Friday night at what, 8:30? That was awesome.
So, we're really... I can solve it right there.
Trickster would also like you to go to the Netherlands to deliver coffee, so we'll put that on the list. All right, talk to me about how it started.
It really started out with... It was... Oh, God, I have to remember.
That's okay. I'll remind you a little bit. We had remember we had Homie in there with all the really great ideas, and Homie was like, "I don't know if I want to share ideas, because
most definitely."
And their ideas were phenomenal ideas. You had some great ones too. You shared some of your thoughts, and basically what we do every single Our Friday at 8:30, Filipino Saturdays is, I believe it's 12:30 PHT. Is that right?
I think it's 11:30.
It could be 11:30.
Remind us in the chat.
Yeah,
Go.
remind us in the chat.
First one gets a free bandana.
We'll actually send out another notice to let you know when we're going to be doing that because it's really rewarding. It's super fun. We took a lot of great ideas, and Timber shared a lot of great updates about the build. A lot of really cool stuff going on there. I really leave those meetings super energized about game dev. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
So I just remembered a few things.
Absolutely.
I'm going to talk about like the animal.
Okay. How do people get involved?
Okay, I can talk about that.
Yeah.
So we were in the Discord chat, correct?
Yep.
There wasn't maybe 8 people are there.
There were 8, but then there were several. Like we have the group itself is about 50 to 60 folks. It's just hard to get everybody there, but we're not as worried about numbers as we are about quality of content, and it was pretty potent, great information. But how do they get involved? Where do they go? How do they talk to us?
They were. Trickster?
Yeah.
Trickster was making some really astounding ideas with QUIRK and what things we should add and amendments and a whole bunch of that stuff.
So the other thing that I dig about Trickster is somebody who brings a lot of order to chaos, is able to put together sort of structure and stuff
like
that
a
is
foundation.
Trickster and I have had conversations in the past, but what's nice is when other members of the community notice the talent of other folks. The leadership meeting was really, really fun. Do you want to be a part of that? Are you interested in just being more involved in learning how to make games and learning how to communicate with others and being a leader online and making a good contribution to the digital space, which can be just really toxic? If that's the case, join us, discord.gg/quirk. Tell us all about what's going on with you and how you'd like to be involved. And here's one thing I like to say about the leadership initiative that we're running. There's a spot for everyone.
There really is.
Building,
unless there's more than
100. No, what I mean to say is, like, you come with your passion and we'll find a way to support you. If you love streaming, let's talk about putting together resources and plan or things that you need. What Variety Blitz does? He writes us and he says, hey, or he pings us in Discord and says, hey, can I have this graphic? And we give it to him. So you can do the same thing. Got a passion for fashion, like our friend Ellie. Boy, she had some great ideas about. This was our meeting prior. The other
Ellie, I was like.
In-game Ellie. But she had some great ideas. We were able to show her some of the fashions that we're making, and she had great ideas, and that was fun as well. And so, whatever you're interested in, there's a way for you to make that contribution to QUIRK. And as proof, can I tell you, Danny Diamond, wow, you have been such a phenomenal addition to the team. You are thinking of new ideas. You're joining the chat. One thing that really impressed me about you is that we didn't really say, here are the rules, act this way. But you stepped into the chat and you helped facilitate.
Yeah.
And you said, after the chat, someone said, "What happened?" And you were like, "Oh, hey, let me tell you."
Yeah, I was just about to talk about that.
It was awesome. Like that kind of initiative, that kind of leadership, I think, is something that you can definitely learn, but it helps tremendously. And I think that you should be pretty proud about the notion that, like, you're leading. Yeah. You're sharing information with people, and I find that really impressive, and I think that you should be really proud of it. And that's just the first step in a summer of great fun, but then a long-term commitment to kind of, developing your skills. Maybe you want to do game dev. Maybe you want to run your own online community. Maybe you want to, I don't know, backpack through the wilderness. But whatever it is, building skills that help you be connected with other people, kind to other people, and to share information and make everybody feel welcome is that's truly making the world a better place, and I think you should be really proud.
Feel free to direct message me on Discord if you happen to miss an event or anything. I will happily tell. If I'm there. I mean, I can't really tell you if I'm not there.
No, but if you're there, yeah. Well, I bet if you're not talking, you're not there.
Okay.
But I want to thank you very much. I also want to thank you all very much for watching. We are going to be on Wednesday. We've got some great stuff. We talked about the art that we're going to show off. You're going to be spending some time on Wednesday with Sarah and Matt to learn a little bit about art because you've got some passion around that. Yeah. That's just what we do for our interns here. Again, thank you to the QUIRK community. We're going to look into that number 7 on the action charts. That's pretty exciting in the top 10. We'll keep you posted. I'm sure we're like at least, 6, maybe 5. 4,
maybe 1,
maybe 3, maybe 2, maybe 1. But we couldn't do any of that without you. We couldn't do any of it without the expertise that we get every single stream from our video wizard, whom we love. Timber, we're looking forward to connecting with you, and thank you. We're looking forward to connecting with you again, and you're going to be my co-host as well on Wednesday. It's going to be incredible. That's all we got. Make sure you check out our social media stuff. Follow us right here. Right?
Yeah, it's like inverted. I can't.
We're at Play QUIRK across the board. We're /QUIRK on Discord. Jump in. Give us a thought. Share an idea. We want to listen. We want to hear what you have to say. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
Okay.
Ciao, my friends.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Do we tell them on Timber in Disguise now?
I don't think that they know, Timber, that you're wearing a mask. Yeah, but Timber, my only real problem is, were you farting for the entire? Or was that me? Was it me?
I think it was her.
Oh, Addison!
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
You guys, I can't believe it. I forgot to turn the mics off again.
Not again.
I can't believe it.